In Isaiah 40, the Bible gives us an illustration of what it looks like to enter God's rest. When we do things God's way, in His strength, and wait for Him in His timing, He guarantees that He will grow us. He will stretch us, but He will grow us and strengthen us in the wait. Verse 29 through 31 says, He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. Even youths will become weak and tired, and the young men will fall into exhaustion. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. When we wait on the Lord, sometimes we might have to wait on Him to act on our behalf, or we might have to wait for Him to open a door. Whatever it might be, when we're waiting on the Lord and we're serving Him in the wait, He doesn't want us to just wait and endure. He wants us to grow through whatever we're going through. And as we do that, as we wait on Him and serve Him, He promises to give us new strength. This mentions the eagle. And the thing about eagles is they soar. If you watch an eagle as opposed to a crow, they do some work. They flap their wings to get going, but they find a way to get higher. They go higher than a lot of other birds do, which is what we do as Christians. We go higher in our faith. And as the higher they go, the more they're able to soar. So they put out their wings and they let the things around them do the work. So the wind, the heat rising from the ground, they use the elements that they're in to help them soar instead of struggling by flapping their wings to try to get through it. So you might have a crow or another bird who hits a storm and they work harder to fly through it. They flap their wings harder, they get tired easier, and then they got to take a break and they don't really get anywhere. An eagle rises above it. The higher, the better for an eagle. And that's a picture of us. So in our Christian walk, when we're in a storm, rather than working extra hard to try to get through it and get somewhere, God wants us to rely on Him and the very thing that's trying to take us out to let it make us go higher. What does that mean? Well, when the world's coming at you, you have struggles, whatever they might be, those very things that are working against you, the Lord will find a way to use those to work for you. He'll make your enemies your footstool. He'll use trials to develop you and mature you, like James talks about. Whatever gets thrown at you as a Christian will never be wasted. As long as you're willing to wait on the Lord and serve Him in it, He'll use everything that's coming at you to bring you higher to Him. And the higher we go in Him, the higher we go in faith, the higher we go in the Word, the more rest we'll have. So it seems strange when we come to Christ and suddenly we have to learn how to do life differently, because the world teaches us when life gets hard, work harder, right? Do more, get further. And God says, I don't want you to do more, I want you to trust me more. So it's not that the eagle doesn't work to get where he's going, but he doesn't work as hard as the other birds, and he gets a lot further than they do. And when he gets there, like this says in Isaiah, he's not exhausted. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. We have to run this race that's set before us. But when we get to the end, we're not going to be tired like the world will be. So this is a picture of coming to Christ and finding rest in Him. Come to me, all you who are weary, and I will give you rest. When we learn to do things the Lord's way, the more we surrender to His will and His way, the more rest we'll have. The kicker of it is, it's usually going to happen in a storm. It's the storm that makes the eagle go higher in the first place oftentimes. It's the storm that helps the eagle to soar and not strive. Be still and know that I am God. Another translation says, cease striving and know that I am God. When we put our trust in the Lord, and we wait on him, we will soar like an eagle, and we won't faint. We won't grow weary. We won't run out of strength because it's his strength we're using. So if you're in a storm, let it take you higher into Christ. Find rest in him and learn how to navigate the storm his way and not the way that the world has led us to believe we're supposed to do it. Hope that helps. God bless.